So now that I've taught you all the steps for solving the Rubik's Cube, here are some example solves to help you out, as well as reinforce the method. So in this video, I'm going to run you through 2 full example solves using the beginner's method that I've taught you. Now if you're watching this, you should be reasonably familiar with the method itself, but you can probably learn a few things along the way. So starting out by holding the white side on top, so the white center sticker, and again we need to identify the cross edges that we're going to solve. So we have one here, the white and green, the white and orange, the white and blue, and the white and red. So those are the ones we need to solve. So firstly we see that this white and orange edge is already oriented in our cross layer. So what we need to do is just use the top layer to put it into its correct position like so. The next piece that we see here is the white and green edge, so which needs to go here. So again, if we have a middle layer edge, hold it so that the white sticker is facing towards you in the middle layer. Rotate its desired final position above where it needs to go. Replace the edge, and then rotate it back. So now we've solved the white orange and the white green edges. The next one we can solve is this white and blue edge. Now it's in its place, but it is flipped. So we have an algorithm to fix that. It's F, U prime, R, U, as I showed in the beginner tutorial. Now the last edge belongs here. It's the white and red edge, which is down here. Now we have the case where it's at the bottom layer, but it's not facing the bottom. It's actually facing outwards, the white sticker. So again, what we should do is move it into the middle layer, like so, and then we have just the middle layer case, where this is the place where it needs to go. Rotate this above the white sticker, replace it, and rotate back. Now we've solved the cross. So what we need to do is flip it over and look for some white corner pieces in the top layer. So here's the first one we see, is the green and orange piece. The white, green and orange piece. So rotating that above its desired position, which is in between the white, green and orange centers. And in the case where we have the white sticker on the top, the algorithm is this: R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime. Now it's solved. The next one that we see is this red and blue corner, the white, red and blue corner. So again, it belongs down here. You need to rotate it using the top layer above where it needs to go and perform the same algorithm because the white sticker is facing upwards. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime. So now we actually don't have any corners with a white sticker in the top layer, so we need to find where the other two are because we haven't solved them yet. So this one down here is the white, blue and orange corner. It's in its correct position, but it's not correctly oriented. So what we're going to do is just take it out of there by doing the algorithm that I showed you in the tutorial, R, U, R prime. Now what that does is takes the corner out of the bottom piece, out of the bottom layer, and puts it into the top layer. So now we have a case where, remembering, we put it above where it needs to go. The white sticker is facing to the right, so we do R, U, R prime. Now the last corner is again down here. It's in its correct position, but it's not correctly oriented. So again, we'll do this. R, U, R prime to take it out. Move it above where it needs to go, and then do R, U, R prime to solve. Okay, so now that we've done the first layer, we need to solve some middle layer edges. So look for an edge in the top layer that belongs in the middle layer, which doesn't have a yellow sticker on it. So for example, this red and blue edge. So remembering, we match it up with the center sticker. So we match up the edge sticker that's on the side with the center sticker, in this case the reds, and it needs to go to the left. So we do the algorithm U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime, the same one that I showed you in the tutorial. The next one that we can see is this orange and green edge, which belongs in this position to the right, the center and the edge sticker already lining up. So to move it to the right, we go U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. The next one that we see in the top layer is this blue and orange one. Again, it needs to go to the right, and again, it's already correctly aligned with the center. So U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. Okay, so now we don't have any more middle layer pieces in our top layer. What we do notice is that this green and red piece is in its position, but it's flipped. So what we need to do here is move one of these pieces into this position to replace it, and then we can insert it correctly. So we'll do this one. So moving this one to here, we do the right algorithm. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. So now that edge piece should be in the top layer like so. The green and red, line it up and put it into the right. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. So remembering the next step is to orient the edges of our last layer. Here we have the case where we have two edges oriented and they're opposite from one another. So all we do is hold the cube like this and do the edge orientation algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. So now we've got the cross on top, remembering that we don't need to align it around the sides because all we're doing is orienting the pieces. So now we have the case where we need to orient our corners and we have 0 corners oriented. So what we need to do is remembering to hold the corner piece in a left front position and have a yellow sticker facing to the left. In this case, we've already got that. So what we need to do is do the corner orientation algorithm. So this is the piece that we're looking at and it's correctly positioned. So we go R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now we have the case where we only have one corner oriented. So what we do again, hold it in the front left position and do the same algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. So now we've oriented the whole top layer. After that, we need to permute the corners of our top layer. So we need to look for where there are two matching corners. Here we can see that these blue ones are already matching and they're already solved next to the blue center. So we hold them on the left and we do the corner permutation algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. Now we've solved all of our corners. We need to look for where there's a block. In this case, there's the orange block. So we do the edge permutation algorithm, holding the block at the back. R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2, like so. And in this case, we need to do it twice because what this algorithm is actually doing is moving this piece to here, this piece to here, and this piece to here. So it's the anti-clockwise edge permutation algorithm. So again, holding the bar at the back, do the algorithm one more time and the cube will be done. R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2. Now the cube is done. So let's do one more example solve. This time I won't read out the algorithms as I perform them, I'll just simply do them quickly. So to do the cross, we already have one cross piece in its correct position and matching up with the center. We already see that we have this blue and white cross piece as well, which is simply just one move away, the blue center and the blue edge sticker already matching up. So we just need to do L prime to move it into the top layer, and now we have those two. So we have this red piece in its place, but it's flipped. So what we need to do here is do the flipping algorithm, F, U prime, R, U. That one's solved. And the last cross edge is this white and green edge, which belongs here. So what we need to do, remembering if you have an edge in the middle layer, hold it so the white sticker is facing towards you, find the place where it needs to go, rotate your top layer, replace it, and rotate back. Now we've solved the cross. Flip it over, and we have a corner piece here, the orange and blue corner piece, which belongs down here. In the case where we have the white sticker facing towards us, remembering we do the algorithm U, R, U prime, R prime. And the next piece that we want to do is this green and orange piece, the green and orange and white corner. So above where it needs to go, holding it in the front right position, we do the same algorithm because the white sticker is facing towards us. U, R, U prime, R prime. And again, we have this corner piece, the white, blue and red corner piece, which belongs down here. So we need to rotate it so it's in the front right position. And again, we have the case where it's facing towards us. This will happen sometimes where you have the same case over and over again, but what we need to do is same algorithm. U, R, U prime, R prime. Now that corner piece is solved. Now there are no more white corner pieces in the top, but we do have this one down here which is in its correct position but incorrectly oriented. So remembering we need to take it out, R, U, R prime, move it above where it needs to go. Now we have the case where the white sticker is facing to the right. So the algorithm for that is just R, U, R prime. So we've done our first layer. What we need to do now is do the edges of our middle layer. So here we have an edge piece, the red and green edge piece, which belongs down here. Then we need to match up this green sticker with the green center. Holding it at the front, we do the algorithm that goes to the left here because that's where it belongs. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. The next edge piece that we see is this blue and orange one, which belongs down here. Match it up, and it goes to the right. Solved. The next one that we can see is this green and orange, which belongs down here to the left, and matching it up. Again, there are no more middle layer edges left in the top layer, but there is this edge down here which is in its position but incorrectly flipped. So all we need to do is replace it with an edge from the top layer and then put it back in correctly. This one. Now we've solved the first two layers. What we need to do is orient the edges of our top layer. So we have the case where there are two edges oriented and they're adjacent to one another. So holding them in the back and the left position, we do the edge orientation algorithm 2 times. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. We have a case where there are 0 corners oriented again. For the sake of demonstration, what I'm going to do is actually orient 2 of them so we get a 2 corners oriented case. So here we have a case where there are 2 corners oriented. So remembering what we need to do is find the angle, hold the cube at the angle where there is a yellow sticker in the front left position facing towards us. So there isn't one there, there isn't one there, but there is one there. So then we do our corner orientation algorithm. Now we have the case where there's only one corner, so we hold it in the left and go again. Again, we need to do this one twice. Cool, now we've oriented our entire last layer. What we need to do is find the 2 matching corner stickers. In this case, they're directly in front of us. Line them up so that the 2 corners are solved. Holding that on the left, do our corner algorithm. Like so. Now we find the bar, put it at the back, and again, we have the edge permutation algorithm. Cool, and now our cube is finally solved. The next few videos will give you a few links and resources, as well as summarize what you've learnt and tell you what to do next.